This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen the 1999 crime film Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai, directed by Jarmusch. It follows a man who only goes by the name of Ghost Dog, working as a hitman for Louis, a small-time mobster who saved his life as a teenager. Ghost Dog himself is notable for not only completing his hits with complete perfection, but practicing the laws of the ancient samurai codes and applying it to his work. Despite his reputation, he ends up being the target of Louis' bosses after killing a mafia member, though these men are nowhere near as skilled as he is. It isn't long until he gets the message, and soon enough he has to fight back. One ancient ideology put up against another. Well, almost. One of the major themes in this movie is that notion of older codes of loyalty and war conflicting with each other, and with the contemporary setting of the film. In Ghost Dog's case, this is obvious as his adaptation of the samurai code is, though something that gets results, a lifestyle that doesn't quite work unless everybody is playing by or respects those rules, making what he does come out more like eccentric roleplay to others. The mobsters, on the other hand, have their own code of conduct, but also seem to have stuck with it for decades with little or no adaptation to it at all, resulting in their efforts appearing more inept and bumbling than anything truly threatening. It shows how the aging cultures can survive into modern times, but not without having to make some sacrifices, and ultimately becoming something that has to be built upon by newer generations. As for the story itself, it balances character-driven scenes of exploration and plot-driven moments of action, both of which are presented with a rather slow pacing, partially to reflect on events and the ideologies, and partially because everybody seems to be okay with taking their time. Then again, the meditative approach is pretty much the standard for a Jarmusch movie, and it's integrated excellently here. Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai may have high stakes at play, but it sticks to a stylized approach to these events, taking the ghostly aspect of the title character and making it constant across the entire setting. The camera flows smoothly and steadily, trading off with static shots to emphasize the stillness and quietness of a scene, which itself is also highlighted by the film's soft score, a mix between low tones and hip-hop beats, adding to the film's overall tone and reflecting Ghost Dog's lifestyle, while retaining a contemporary edge of sorts. As for editing and structure, it's another case of Jarmusch cutting between perspectives, though this time scenes are bookended by quotations from the samurai code, each of which end up having some bearing or relation to events happening before or after, unifying the scenes and giving it all a sense of cohesion. The end result fits well into Jarmusch's filmography, with his signature contemplative style mixing in perfectly with the story's take on the dueling ideologies, both of which have persisted beyond their time and seem to be fighting less for power and more for existence. Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai. Jarmusch, 1999. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend giving it a watch. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I should try and find a copy of the book from this movie with the samurai code. It might make for good reading between films.